My name is Vincent Levy Bryant. I'm professionally known as V. Levy. That's VLEEV. I'm an original music composer for film. I do some sound design. I write for symphony. I write in many styles. I did jingles for years. And I gravitated into this business thanks to Curtis Mayfield, who gave me a start as an intern on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker in 1986, 87. Anyway, I decided to come back to Georgia in 2007, and it hasn't stopped. I've done over 3 dozen SCAD student films, and I'm just very grateful for the growth and the opportunities that Georgians get. We deserve it, and I'd like to further say that I'd like to lend my services to help prepare the coming composers and sound designers and audio professionals for film. Again, that's VLEEV.net, and you can reach me there. Thank you very, very much.
I'm Taryn Bowman. I'm here for the Georgia State Capitol Film Industry Day. This is my industry. I've been in it for 30 plus years, which is before the tax incentive. So I know what it was like before. My husband and I are both in the industry. So it was kind of like, what are you doing this week? Do you have a job? Do you have a job next week? Do you have a job this month? And now we're actually educating people to work in the industry because there's so many jobs to go around. So I am fighting for this tax incentive. It is so great for our economy. Like they said in the meeting that we just had, the industry generates $2.9 billion a year for Georgia. And when you really think about it, and when you really crunch the numbers, we generate 100,000 jobs. And that's not only TV, film, crew, but it's lumber yards, it's hotels, it's drivers, it spreads out. It's a ripple effect from there. So this industry is working for Georgia, it's good for Georgia, and probably in the next year or to 4 years, this industry is going to double in Georgia. So I'm very proud of it, I'm very excited, and it's something that I'll always fight for because I know what it was like before.
How have y'all seen the industry grow here in Georgia since you've been here, and where do you see it growing over the next 5 to 10 years, and specifically what areas, or where would you like to see it grow the most?
I've seen it since we've moved here grow a lot. I've been able to have so many opportunities as an actress out here than I didn't have in Los Angeles, and I see it getting just bigger and better every day. There's just so many people out here that are driven to just keep making more TV shows and more films, and just everybody is just very driven out here. It's very inspiring.
2 years ago when we moved here, there were, I believe, just under 200 productions or just over 200 productions being made. 2 years now later, there was over 390 productions being filmed out here in Georgia. So right there, the growth is just amazing, and one of the reasons why we decided to uproot and come out here to create more productions.
That and the price of the homes are really great out here.
Oh yeah, and the people. We love the people out here. They are so kind.
Down to earth. Everyone's down to earth out here, and very, very cool. You
They're
want to work with everybody out here.
They're so kind. They're so generous. I just worked this past weekend with a crew, and I'm just amazed at their hospitality, and it's just something that is very refreshing and very happy to be a part of. And of course, the cost of living is less, and make that dollar go a little bit further.
Yeah, definitely. The taxes are lower, so that's nice.
So I don't know if there's anything else we need to add except we love it here in Georgia.
Hi, I'm Sloane Warren. I am the chair for the Georgia Region Voiceover Committee here, as well as a filmmaker with Twin Speak Productions, and now the newly formed Alliance of Georgia Post Alliance. Our initiative is to raise the awareness of the talent we have here, both in front of and now behind the camera in post-production work. I've seen the industry grow up tremendously around me in the last 21 years that I've lived here. I've been fortunate to be a part of it as an actor, as a producer, as a voiceover talent for cartoons and even video games. And now we're forming Georgia Post Alliance to help let everyone know that we have the talent here as well on the Post Alliance side of things, that we're able to fully do post from start to finish here in Georgia. That's the goal, is so that we can create our own content and create a sustainability that's going to last with us for generations to come, but also allow Hollywood to feel confident that they can actually post their shows here in Georgia with our talented editors, sound designers, sound engineers, composers, ADR, looping, dubbing artists. We have everything that you need here in Georgia. So I'm really excited in the next few weeks for you to start seeing the Georgia Post Alliance come up in your social media feeds, and you'll be able to visit us online at georgiapostalliance.com in the next few weeks.
We are here today at the Georgia Capitol for Georgia Film Day, and we have the pleasure of being with Katrina, who is an alumni of the Georgia Film Academy, which is pretty cool. And Katrina, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, when you graduated, your experience there, and where you see the film industry going over the next few years.
Well, thank you so much. So my name is Katrina Parker. I am a Georgia Film Academy alumnus. I graduated in 2016. Love Georgia Film Academy. If you're interested in film, this really is a good way to go to get into the movie industry, film industry. I have worked on really awesome projects such as Black Panther. I've worked on also another project with the most amazing person, Jeremy Irons, who, if you don't know, I'm sure you know, but if you don't know, he played the butler, I believe it was, in Batman. Has a very awesome accent, so you should know who that is. But I was well prepared for the film industry, working as a background talent by the Georgia Film Academy. And we learned everything from learning how to film outside, depending on the lighting outside, the sun. It was just so amazing. We learned about lighting, and then we decided, each student just decided the role that they wanted to learn more about. And we had paid internships, which was very nice. Georgia Film Academy is like a family. So even though I graduated some years ago, Georgia Film Academy constantly sends us work or opportunities, I should say, with major companies and productions. So I just highly recommend this. If you should need to reach me, my email is Katrina, that's Katrina, Parker, Parker, film, film, @yahoo.com. Again, that's Katrina Parker Film @yahoo.com.
All right, here we are live at the Georgia State Capitol for Georgia Film Day, and we are here with a filmmaker by the name of Assunta. Assunta, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how you've seen the industry grow and change over the past few years, and where you see it heading to over the next 5 to 10 years.
Where I see the industry going now, which is what I actually love about the industry right now, is before you had streaming services like Netflix and things, it was really hard. It was kind of we have a small room of people in the industry, and you have to know the gatekeepers and things like that. But we're getting to this era where independent filmmaking is becoming very popular, and it's becoming the industry itself is becoming more accessible to independent filmmakers. We have many more outlets instead of going to just a handful of Hollywood studios. And being that the industry is gravitating and moving towards Atlanta, it just makes it even better for us independent Atlanta filmmakers to be able to showcase, what we can do and how we can push the industry forward. Where I see the industry moving is in a more diverse and a more creative direction. again, like I said, the room has become bigger and the access has become not as exclusive, I guess you could say. And we have ways where we could put out our own material, whether it be YouTube or, what's it called, Vimeo or whatever the case. So I really love where it's going. It's allowing people to be creative. It's allowing people to showcase their creativity, even if it's by their own distribution. And so I love it. I love what I do. I love waking up every day, grabbing my cameras and going on an adventure.
Hi, my name's Andrew Huckaby. I'm Vice President of New Business Development with A New Dawn Media and the Big J Productions. So we are two companies essentially in one. It's a husband and wife CEO, Mr. J.T. Johnson and Ms. Dawn Johnson of A New Dawn. We are a production company, a film finance company here in the state of Georgia. We are local Atlanta. We like to focus on local Atlanta talent, local Atlanta residents working on crew, cast as well. So we inceptualized the company in April of 2019. So we are a little young. However, the veterans that head up the executive staff, and of course our writer-director here, Mr. Vashmir Valentine, 85 official elections, 45 awards. He's an award-winning director. We're happy to be partnered up with him and working on these multiple projects. One of the things we've done recently is we've partnered up with Aztec Warrior Studios. They are in Decatur. It's 1550 Agape Way in Decatur, Georgia. Beautiful, beautiful location. Looking to bring in more business for soundstage, production offices, things of the like. So we really want to get the word out there. If you guys are interested, come on in. You're always welcome on our front porch. We're the in-house crew that'll greet you when you come in the door, right there to your left. Give us a call. Come into the building. We can set up a tour and get you going. 6,000-foot sound stage, gridded, really ready for just about any production that you could throw at us. So again, we are A New Dawn Media and the Big J Productions, and we are housed in Aztec Warrior Studios. Come out and see us. We'd love to meet you.
So thanks for being here, guys. We're here at the Georgia Capitol, obviously, for Film Day. But Georgia Hollywood Review happens to be starting a new series called The Latin A, where we profile successful Latin Atlantans like yourselves. And you guys are a pretty big deal in the Latin community, from what I understand. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do, your organization, its history, and where you want to take it over the next few years.
I am Yvette Moise, president of the Georgia Latino Film Alliance. We've been around for the last 9 years. And our mission, Jose can talk about that.
Jesus. I'm Jose Marquez. I'm the national CEO and also the chairman of the Georgia Latino Film Alliance, where we represent all the Hispanics that are working here in Atlanta. So what we do is, more than anything, is make sure that our organization and our community is seen in the actual film industry. Instead of being in front of the camera, we want to see more jobs behind the camera. We want to be able to see more vendors as well, to be able to give an opportunity to those vendors to be able to have work on these films that are happening here. Hey, $9 billion is nothing to sneeze at, and we need to make sure that everybody is getting a piece of the pie.
How have you seen the industry grow over the last few years, and where do you see it growing, where are your hopes to see it grow over the next few years?
Thanks to the tax incentives, we've been seeing a growth developing from the past few years. Now it's I would say about 7 years, and nobody believed in this. But there's a tremendous opportunity for everyone who is involved in the film industry, not only in the acting side, but also in construction, in the art department, makeup department. And I see an immense impact in the economy of the state of Georgia because of these tax incentives being brought to Atlanta and to the state of Georgia in general.
That's excellent. And then how do you see the Latin community's role growing in the Georgia film industry over the next few years as well?
Well, the Latin community has a big responsibility, because if we want Hollywood to take a look at us or take notice of us, we have to have a certain level of education in order to achieve that level of Hollywood. So I think that the Hispanic community has a lot to learn from this industry, and also Hispanics in general are very well known for being great at working in construction and also working in the food industry. But as an actor and as a talent, I think we should have a lot of roads to continue growing, and it is our responsibility to become more savvy and more educated in order to achieve these roles in this industry.
Okay.
Here we are today at the Capitol for Georgia Film Day. We're with Beverly. Beverly is a very interesting woman. She's both a comedian and an agent. So we're going to let her tell us a little bit about what she does.
Yes, so in real life, I am an agent with Real People Models and Talent. And Instagram, you can follow me, Bevy Stitch, okay? And I am a motivational comedian. So what I do is I try my best in the most professional way, but also humanly way to let people know to get their life together, you know? Follow your dreams and definitely be authentic. If you are authentic, you can definitely get far in this world. So I am very excited to lead the way when it comes to more comedians in my Latino department, and also lead the way with Real People Models and Talent Latino, which is going to be amazing this year. We have a lot of great projects coming in for our community.
So Beverly, where do you see the industry going over the next 5 to 10 years in the terms of growth and expansion?
Well, I'm already seeing it grown in the little time that it has been in Atlanta. It's amazing how many people have moved here from other places because they believe in the power that Atlanta has, all the people that you can meet. There's so many influential people here that, wow, they're really setting the path. So I think that Atlanta, in less than 5 years actually, is really going to get to the Hollywood level, definitely.
That's wonderful. We're excited to watch you guys and watch you guys grow. And where can we listen to your comedy routine?
On my Instagram, actually, which is Bevy Stitch. Should I spell it out?
Yes, spell it out.
Okay.
That'd be wonderful.
So it's Bevy Stitch, BEVIESTITCH.
Thank you, Beverly.
Thank you.
Here we are today at the Georgia Capitol, celebrating Georgia Film Day, and we are with a remarkable woman named Nichole, who is a radio broadcaster in the Latin community, and she's doing some really great things. Nichole, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your show, your format, and your role in the Latin community?
Of course. So my name is Nichole Ortiz. I have been in the United States 4 years now. I came here with a dream to become an actress. Also, I love singing and acting. But I got to Georgia, I think because of God. I'm so happy to be here because the industry has been growing like so fast, and this is a good opportunity for young people to be here, like trying to, commit to their dreams and make them believe that is possible. So right now I'm working for a radio station. It's a Latin radio station. The name is La Que Buena. We help people with with the concerts. It is amazing how the industry have grown. You can guys follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at Nichole.KRO, Nichole without E. As I told you. So it will be NICOL.KRO. You guys can follow me. You can turn us on 101.9 FM and 87.7 FM.